Holocrons! Galaxy's Edge has holocrons! Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and today we're going to be taking a look at holocrons. It's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. There are holocrons. Dok-Ondar's Den of Antiquities sells both a Jedi and a Sith holocron for $49.99, and these things are pretty cool. But I have to tell you, but there is some quality issues, but it is fixable. So we'll get into that in just a second. But I just wanted to give you like a nice little overview. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Like it's a holocron. It's so neat looking. It's just like it's so the first time I really recall seeing them like this specific, where we saw how they move and they do this little thing when the little buttons turn, is Star Wars Rebels. When Ezra got a hold of it, he got a hold of it, and actually I'll show you real quick. I just got to make sure it doesn't sound like there's any Kyber crystal inside. But these holocrons, I'm sure you know if you're watching. Maybe you don't know, but in Star Wars Rebels, he gets a hold of it, and he turns it on by using the Force to get these buttons to do a little thing here. There we go. And it plays a sound. It turned blue. It lights up.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, with the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place.
You hear that? So, default, you pay $50.
This message is a warning and a reminder for any
and you get these
surviving
messages.
Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the temple. That time has passed.
So this is the warning
Our
message.
future
Oh,
is uncertain.
it's the warning message after Order 66. This is what Obi-Wan
We will
left
each be challenged. Our
for all the
trust,
Jedi. It keeps interrupting
our
me.
faith, our friendships. But we must persevere, and in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you, always.
Okay. Let me see if I can get it.
Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So, here's the thing. For $50, it makes those three or four quotes. That's it. But there is what I consider paid DLC, which, as you can see here, I've got all these different colored Kyber crystals, and they sell them at Dok-Ondar's for $12.99 each. Prices are written down there, just so you know. But $12.99 each for these Kyber crystals, and it's kind of like you use them to unlock different Jedi and different voices and different interactions on your holocron, really just voices. But before we get into the crystals, I do want to show you guys, when you pay $50, your $50 gets you a bag with these cool little like dark blue pull strings. It's kind of a nice bag. It says Black Spire Outpost on it. You can see there a little text. It looks good. It looks cool, and it holds your holocron. And let me just put it in there for the sake of showing you. Like when you buy them on the shelf inside Dok-Ondar's, there's actually a wall. As you turn you walk into Dok-Ondar's and this door whooshes open, and then there's like two sides you can go around, and like once you make you pick which side you want, but you go, and then you turn the corner, and the wall that you like walked into, the other side of it is where all the holocrons are. There's Jedi and all the different colored crystals, then there's Sith and a bunch of red crystals, and just the holocrons are by themselves in little cubbies. You take those and you buy them, then when you pay for it, the cashier gives you this cool bag, and inside the bag is also a USB charging cable. So just so you know, you can charge it. Just to show you guys that cable. There you go. It's a little USB, little mini USB. And also this little instruction sheet inside also. It does say $49.99. I don't know if you can see it there. There you go. A little better. $49.99. This is the Jedi Holocron. Maybe I'm holding it upside down. There it is, Jedi Holocron. And it's got some instructions inside. It talks to you about inserting Kyber crystals to unlock secret messages. And it tells you where to do it. It also says, beware, holocrons are known to take on a life of their own. It says, connect a Jedi and Sith holocron to unlock secret messages. So everybody who's commenting on people's videos and stuff, if you put them together with a Sith holocron, they will make a special message from the menu. We know. We have the instructions here. We know. It's cool. But it says connected to unlock a secret message. Oh, secret messages. Reference position. It tells you exactly how to position them so you can unlock it. And then it says press and hold two sides to hear a secret message. And then this video, it's showing the Sith one. It says the Jedi and Sith have curated enormous amounts of information about the galaxy and the Force. Holocrons like this one store this valuable data. And then it talks to you about how to recharge with the cable. It says batteries with... Oh, includes rechargeable batteries with micro USB cable included. So there you go. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward. Again, the other side I think I skipped it. It says twist top set of corners and twist bottom set to activate. Press and hold two sides to hear secret message. So, full disclosure, some of you were there because I did this during a live stream. I wanted you guys to help me record this video, and I tried, and I was having so much trouble getting my holocron to work properly. If you have the same issues I do where it's not reading crystals, there's a way to fix. I'm actually going to turn you off, turn you on. Inside the Jedi Holocron, you can take it apart. If you flip one of the sets, there's little screws that you get access to, and you can unscrew them and open it up. And by doing so, you can access this little port. There's like a little ring of copper wire inside that gets knocked loose, and mine was extremely loose. It wasn't even in the right slot. And if it's not in the right slot, it's not in a position where it can read, because there's this little like thing here where you put your crystal and you push it in, and inside there's a spot where it's supposed to read that crystal, but that little copper wire circle thing. Either way, there's a great video by Sir James Fusion. I believe that's the name of the full channel. He messaged me, and he's been actually a really like good supporter of the channel lately. And we actually built lightsabers together when I was at Batu the last time. But he sent me a video of how he fixed his, and it was so valuable. So if you have issues with your holocron, go check out his channel. I'll put a link to it down below. I'll pin a link to it, so anybody who watches my video knows to go over there and check that out and show his channel some love, because that saved me $50. I was worried. I was like, man, I bought all these crystals. They worked on day one. Now they don't work anymore. I hardly even use this thing. I was actually pretty bummed, and that's why this was my second attempt doing this. I was kind of like miffed that I spent $50 and got a garbage toy. So be aware, for $50, and it's not just 50. It's 50 plus $12.99 plus $12.99 plus $12.99 plus 12 for all the different crystals you get. And if you want to do the whole Bendu thing, you got to add another 50 and buy the Sith Holocron. So just for the purposes of today's video, I'm going to do the Sith Holocron ones in a different vid. But for today, I wanted to test a couple things out. So I've got a yellow crystal. As you guys might be able to see here, I grabbed the yellow, knocked something over. That counts. That totally counts. Makes it official. That makes it official. But I've got a yellow crystal. I'm going to close my door. Yes, I'm going to show you again there. Yellow crystal inside. You can see it. I can see it. I can see it. There it is, yellow. Close it. Let's see what happens when I turn it on with a yellow crystal. It glows yellow. Almost looks green.
A temple guard's mask and robes
Temple
confer
guard.
anonymity and symbolize emotional detachment. During guard service, you surrender your identity, your weapon, and everything else. Only your commitment to the Order remains.
Interesting. So, it's the Jedi Temple Guard with the yellow. The thing about the Kyber crystals is there are multiple cuts, which don't super matter. There's actually 3 different cuts of crystal that I've found. There might be more, but I've found 3 personally. And they use the same 3 molds for all different colors, but the 3 cuts don't determine what voice is inside. In fact, I have 2 whites that are different cuts. They're just completely different cuts altogether. And they both have the same voice inside. They both have Chirrut Imwe. In fact, you want to hear Chirrut? Let's put him on now. There's put my white crystal. I just want to show you guys so you can see me doing it. Put it in the little plopper slot there. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. It turns this kind of white, bluish color.
What do you know about Kyber crystal?
There he is.
The strongest stars have hearts of Kyber.
I love it. I love that they included him. That's actually one of my favorite parts. That Chirrut gets one.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me.
That's so rad. So, for white, supposedly white, you can get Chirrut and you can get Ahsoka. That's what I've been told, is those are the 2 you can get. Which is weird because during the show, I'm going to grab the other crystal now. During the show at Savi's workshop where you can do the custom lightsabers, during that show, they mentioned green in say Ahsoka.
The green Kyber crystal, once carried by Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Luke Skywalker, and Master Yoda himself.
But her crystal is technically white in the holocron. And they're the same crystals, so it's weird. Oh, what are we doing? There we go. It's a different crystal. But, it's going to be Chirrut again. It's a different cut.
The Force is with me, and and I am with the Force, and I fear nothing, for all this, as the Force wills it.
Yeah. Oh, one thing, I don't know if I mentioned, yellow. With yellow, you can get either the Temple Guard or supposedly Maz. I haven't heard Maz, but I've heard that Maz is supposed to be the one inside the yellow. As far as the purple, which is the next one we'll take a look at, that one is only Mace Windu. So I haven't heard of any other instances of purple. You know, you can see it kind of glowing, doing its thing. It's glowing that cool purple glow. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
In negotiations, there are gray areas. In war, there are not. A warrior can't afford them. There's only right and wrong, good and evil, light and dark.
What?
And victory or defeat.
Interesting. I like it too. I think he's actually really, really cool. There should be more than one purple, but who would it be? Like, honestly, who would the purple even be? Like, who? No, it's not even close to purple. Oh, well, whatever. All right, let's take out purple. Let's see blue. I have two of the blues. I forget which I have, but let's try them out and just see. Blue. It definitely glows a blue color.
Generations, the
Old man Obi-Wan.
Guardians of peace and justice in the old republic.
Peace and justice, huh? Sounds familiar. Right? Peace and justice? Anybody? Peace and justice? Interesting. I think that's actually the one I got in my piece. Oh, okay.
You must learn the ways of the Force.
I love it. It's quotes from the movies. That sounds like Alec Guinness. I'm going to put that one down. We'll grab another blue. What's this blue one?
I've seen this raw strength only once before.
Luke. Old man Luke. Who else?
I will not be the last Jedi.
So it's from The Last Jedi, for sure. It's Old Man Luke. I don't know who the other blues are. I would think maybe young Obi-Wan, like super young Obi-Wan, because we have young Obi-Wan in this, but this is like Clone Wars, cartoonish era Obi-Wan. So I'm wondering if maybe like... What? No. So I don't think they have Rey because she's a new character, and these are all old knowledge. I think that's the reason we don't have like Kylo Ren, we don't have Rey. Does that make sense? Well, no, I know you want to have her on there, but like... She wouldn't have her own crystal with knowledge in it yet, because she's like a current character in the time of playing Black Spire Outpost and Batuu. So, it just wouldn't make any sense. Okay. Whatever. So then the only other blue ones I can think of that there might be, we have Old Man, maybe Anakin? I don't know. So again, if any of these, if you guys have different ones, if you have holocrons at home and you're like, you know what, I know that mine does this, comment down below. I want to keep like a running tally, like a list of all the different Kyber crystals that they've got.
Like Ray?
What's that?
They
What?
need to add Ray.
Oh, okay. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at green. Let's see what we've got for green. I turn on. Did it not read? Uh-oh, it didn't read it. Let me turn it the other way. There we go. Sometimes you do have to turn the crystal upside down to get it to read. Who's in the green?
Growing your abilities are...
Of course, Yoda. Of course.
Danger.
Of course there's Yoda.
For my ally is the Force. And the powerful ally it is, life creates it.
That sounds like Frank Oz. That sounds like a really good Yoda.
Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings so we, not this crude matter.
Oh, I love it.
You must feel the Force around you.
Wow. I love Yoda. I love Yoda so much. Like, I really do love Yoda. That's so cool. I think this one is Qui-Gon?
Remember,
Yeah, it is
concentrate
Qui-Gon.
on the moment. Feel, don't think. Use your instincts.
Okay, yeah, Qui-Gon. Old Master Qui-Gon. The one who's in touch with the living force. What else you got for us, buddy?
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Okay. Notice it's not making a rattling sound. It did before.
Consists of two parts. Living beings generate the
Living force.
which in turn powers the wellspring that is the cosmic force.
I love it. It's like cool
Always remember,
Jedi knowledge.
your focus determines your reality.
This is such a, like, I think it's a cool toy when it works. Again, I had technical difficulties. I got to be straight with you, and I was kind of bummed that my my $50+ investment became kind of useless when I tried to record that last video. But I fixed it. And now it works, and now I'm very happy with it. So it might need fixing. It's an easy fix. It should work right out of the box, but whatever. Like, oh, look, I put a red crystal in there. It turns red. It is not happy about being red.
The dark side clouds everything.
Yoda talking about the dark side.
The future is.
Okay. Impossible to see the future. All right, let me take the red out. I'm going to put my other red in there. Eee. Anything? Nothing? There we go. It's glowing red.
Adventure. Excitement.
Hey.
A Jedi craves not these things. You are reckless.
I love it. I love that Yoda, it's like Yoda chastising you for putting the red crystal in. Now, the red crystals do work in the Sith Holocron, but I'm going to save that for another day. So here's what I want. Yeah, no, of course it's a little tease. That's what I do best. What do you think? Oh, you know what? You stay out of it. You stay out of it, all right? Well, right back at you. Jeez. Stay tuned, because in the next video, I'm going to put together the Sith Holocron with the Jedi Holocron and the Sith Holocron. We're going to hear the Bendu, and also we're going to test out the crystals inside of the Sith Holocron for another vid. I think it's just best to space them out that way. One thing I do want to mention on this video before I go is there are dead crystals. I did manage to get 2 dead crystals in one day, and I don't know what the Force is trying to tell me. You know what, Bucko? That's a little much, all right? You can just chill right out. I don't think that's necessary that you're just, putting my business out there like that, all right? Well, just... These guys, they're getting to be too much. Like I was saying, dead crystal. The Force was not with me. I picked a dead crystal from dok-ondar's, $12.99 down the drain. And then also, I mean, I can try to return it. But also, when I was building my lightsaber at Savi's workshop, I picked a green crystal. And when I put in the lightsaber, it didn't work. And then the gatherer who's helping me out, she's like, what's going on? I was like, it's not lighting up. It's not doing anything. So she tried it in her lightsaber. Nothing. Okay. So she brought the canister back over and had me pick it up. So I pick a dead crystal.
You sure you have a Force? Hold on.
So just so you know, it is possible to get dead crystals. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you can take it apart and see what's up. But yeah, we'll have to get back to that in another video. For now, though, I mean, for $50, you get a nice carrying case. You get a charging cable. You get a product that, unfortunately, in my case, didn't work, and unfortunately, in Sir James Fusion, he needed fixing as well, and it sounds like it's a common issue that a lot of people are having. Thankfully, there's a fix. Hopefully, Disney will make better quality products. The good news is it's easy to fix. So, again, no, they definitely should have done it right the first time. But it is what it is. Guys, let me know what you think of this toy. Is it a thumbs up? Is it a thumbs down? I want to know your thoughts down below. Be civil, be nice, be kind to each other. And until next time, and goodbye forever. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this Galaxy's Edge coverage. If you want more, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you have the notifications on. Like and share the videos. And let me know what Galaxy's Edge coverage you want me to show off next. There's so much going on with this crazy land, and I love sharing it with you guys. See you next time.
With you. Bye. Forever.